Okay, so as you can see, I have half of my makeup done and nothing on this side. So I'm about to show you the magic of 3D foundation. The reason why it's called 3D foundation is because our faces aren't one-dimensional. They're three-dimensional. Honestly, our makeup shouldn't be either. I'll walk you through how to use these shades on your face to end up with a beautiful result. When you get matched to this foundation, you're gonna have two colors that are your foundation colors. One that's really similarly colored to the color of your skin, and another that's a few shades lighter. So think of that like foundation and think of the lighter shade like a concealer. You're going to be matched to a contour to add shape and dimension to your face. And I like to add a bronzer to all of my ladies' bags because of the fact that it brings that warmth back. Once you apply your makeup, it really makes an enormous difference. There's many different ways you can apply this makeup, but we're going to start using the 3D brush, and I'm going to start with my lightest shade, which is my concealer shade, and I'll show you where that gets placed on our face. So that one gets placed in the corners of our eyes and in the center of our face, bringing back light to the center of our face. So down our nose, in the center of our forehead, and then on our chin. You can also apply our lightening or brightening color directly underneath your cheekbone for a little bit of added dimension. We're just gonna go ahead and blend that out. So I like to use what I call the rabbit paw portion of the brush for this, and it's a very light touch, and we're gonna go ahead and wash this color underneath our eyes. Now I'm 53 years old, I'm about to be 54, and I definitely have texture and fine lines underneath my eyes. And the way that we avoid that creasing and such is by applying minimal makeup to the areas that are kind of like our problem spots. So as you can see, that covered my darkness, but it didn't settle in my fine lines. Another place that I really like to use my brightening highlight is on my eyelid, because my eyelids are dark and they have that purplish kind of blue hue to them. I'll also just very softly tap in here and go ahead and apply some to the entire lid of my eye. And that provides me with a really nice eyeshadow primer as well, so that I get a nice rich color from my eyeshadow and a truer color than I would if I just left it as it was. So that's it for brightener. So let's apply our highlight. And this is our standard foundation color, the one that's the closest color to our skin. And we can go ahead and apply this anywhere where we're not going to be applying other colors. And this is just for like a little bit of additional coverage. So if you have any areas that you want to smooth out your color, it's a great way to do that. And I really barely use any of my main highlight color. The next step for me is always my bronzer, and I'm currently using a bronzer and an illuminator combined. I give Bella bronzer to all my ladies, and I'm using the blush and bronzer brush to go ahead and apply that to the temples of my face, the tops of my cheeks, where the sun would normally give you a sun-kissed glow is where you want to apply it. And a lot of times I'll also place a little on my nose, and it just gives you that beautiful glow because you've also included the illuminator with that. So it gives you a little sheen and a little luminosity, which is my total favorite. And again, this palette holds everything I need for my entire face, and it's completely customizable to me. So if I run out of any of these colors, or if I want to add a color, it's a simple magnetic compact where you can literally just pull them out, toss them when they're finished, and then you can add a new one back in, clips right back in, and you're good to go. So we're going to go ahead and talk about eyeshadow in the next video, so I'll see you there.